Everybody to tonight's Zoom. My name is Johnathan Bryant, National Vice President here with Super Patch. That's right, that bright red just stands out and it looks absolutely incredible. We are excited to host all of you and to have you on tonight. If you are here for the first time because somebody knows you, loves you, trusts you, says you have to find out a little bit more information about what this incredible company is, these products that are absolutely changing people's lives all across the globe in 32 countries, and the growth, momentum, and excitement is just taking storm. It's absolutely taken off. So, Super Patch Company, unlocking human potential through unrivaled technology. We all know that technology, of course, in today's society, right, is taking over. And if you're a part of the wave or a part of the boom, if you will, how much success you see from technology like, I don't know, Tesla, Elon Musk, how much that's taken over. But Jay Dollywall, the CEO, founder, creator, genius behind this incredible company, he says, I'm here to build something generational that will transform the world, and anything else is a complete waste of time. More importantly, like I talked about just briefly, disruptive technology has always changed the world and always will. And because we solve the biggest problems utilizing technology, and it creates the biggest opportunity. And that's why you're here. So how big is this opportunity, right? How big is this wellness problem globally? Alone, from the sleep, pain, and stress, is over 9 billion people. Then you add in the mix of unclean beauty. You add in the mix of calorie control, multiple billion of people all across the globe that are suffering from these issues on a daily basis. We all know that that is not going away anytime soon. So what are some of the current wellness solutions that are currently out there on the market right now? Drugs, caffeine, supplements, therapy, diet change, exercise, surgery, over-the-counter products, holistic and natural products. And of course, all of these challenges and risk with current solutions that we've all faced and we've all heard of daily. Unproven product efficacy, side effects, the commitment required, invasive regulatory compliance, lifestyle change resistance, and contraindications to current medications that people are on. So what people really want and need in our microwave society that we live in right now is 100% drug-free, non-invasive, tested clinical studies, easy to use, child and mom safe, a low cost, no lifestyle change, and quick and effective. And of course, no side effects. So with Super Patch, a new approach was needed, and it was time for a breakthrough. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Arthur C. Clarke. I know that some of you have talked about these incredible products, and of course you hear from different people, oh, what is this hocus pocus? What is this mojo? What is this that's in these products? Absolutely nothing, and it is not magic. However, their mouths drop and they think that it's magic after a simple balance test. Introducing Super Patch, 100% drug-free, more than 1 million happy clients, close to 2 million, incredible clinical results, made here in the USA, quick and proven benefits, FDA registered, 30-day satisfaction guarantee, and a 95% positive reviews. Absolutely incredible. So the Super Patch Company, what is Super Patch? Super Patch is a suite of all natural, non-invasive, and 100% drug-free performance and wellness solutions for everyone. Our press-on patches with their customized tactile impressions activate and balance your body's own neural response mechanisms for pain relief, deep sleep, greater athletic performance and movement, and so much more. Jay has been working on this for over 15 years. to create a patch that can send signals directly to your brain and optimize the neural programs that control health and well-being. We call our technology VTT, or Vibrotactile Trigger Technology. Super Patch Brain Basics. The central nervous system is responsible and controls every physical, biological, emotional, and psychological function in our body. So, our nervous system affects everything. A better nervous system means a better functioning overall body. Things that we deal with on a daily basis whenever we are not aligned in a state of homeostasis and our body is not functioning correctly. We have aches and pains, poor mobility, poor sleep, high stress, poor stamina, low energy, poor metabolism, low performance, and poor skin quality. When we do the necessary things that we know that it takes to see success, to have our body functioning properly, we have optimal neural function, increased performance, less or no pain, improved mobility and balance, better metabolism, better sleep, more energy, less stress, and of course, clearer skin. So our mission is to connect the mind and the body, because the pattern theory of haptic perception states skin sensations are encoded into signals, resulting in the designated perceived sensation. Our skin can send really, really complex messages to our brains. And then the brain naturally understands those messages and responds to them. So if the right message signal could be sent through the skin to the mind, kind of like Braille, we could help people achieve optimal neural function and thus optimal wellness. So the Super Patch Innovation, VTT, Haptic Vibrotactile Technology. Every bodily function has a neural program, including breathing, walking, balance, pain management, stress, sleep, immune response, and others. And these neural programs get damaged or stuck for a million different reasons that lead to poor health, wellness, and performance. The pattern and the ridges that are on these patches trigger receptors and ion channels in the skin to generate signals and messages that flow to the mind and help repair the neural programs, allowing our bodies and mind to operate at their highest peak levels. It's called VTT. Like I said before, it's like Braille for our brains, and it's the same mechanisms that allow the blind to read with their fingers that allow the skin to send the messages to the mind. So how complicated, Johnathan, is it for us to utilize these products, right? We want simplicity. We want the ability to be able to have something that's effective quickly and, more importantly, convenient. Well, it's simple. You open up the envelope of patches and you take one out. Carefully remove it from the protective film and slap it on any part of your body. Not only are they dermatology and clinically tested and approved, they are drug-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, latex-free, hypoallergenic, non-GMO, and certified safe for the skin. Super Patch research. Like Jay says, and he talks about it often, after 15 years of research and over $20 million invested in this tech and coming up with these incredible solutions, you have to have viable sources that prove your technology, right? You can go out to the masses and say, this works, this works, this works, but he took it a step further, just like the International Journal of Family Medicine and Healthcare. Improving sleep and quality of life after use of a haptic vibrotactile trigger technology, drug-free, topical patch, results from the Harmony study. There are studies and studies and studies, clinical studies, blind testing that has been done on these patches to prove their efficacy and, of course, their results, essentially putting our money where our mouth is. Fun facts. The 2021 Nobel Prize in Physiology in Medicine was awarded to David Julius and his partner for the discoveries of thermal and mechanical transducers. During the first half of the 20th century, it became clear that temperature and pressure activate different types of nerves in the skin. However, the identity of the molecular transducers responsible for detecting and converting heat, cold, and touch into nerve impulses in the sensory nervous system remained a mystery until the discoveries awarded in the 2021 Nobel Prize. So, like I told you about putting our money where our mouth is and having clinical studies, research, and information backing these incredible products, we, of course, sought out some of the best minds in the world to have on our advisory board. Dr. Mark Saker, Dr. Anna Toker, one of the most incredible gastrointestinal surgeons utilizing robotics out of Dallas, Texas. Dr. Mark Buff. You may have seen him on NBC's The Biggest Loser as he was the director of sports medicine for NBC's Biggest Loser. Also was in the NBA as the director of athletic health and medicine for the NBA for over 20 years for teams like the Chicago Bulls. Dr. Alex Scouse, Dr. Mike Clark, and Dr. Marty Miller. Some incredible, incredible doctors and scientists that have joined our advisory board. So let's talk patches. 12 revolutionary products that are changing health, wellness, and performance. Like we talked about earlier, there are billions and billions of people that suffer from these ailments on a daily basis, and we all know that it is not going away anytime soon. So if you have an opportunity to offer a holistic, natural, chemical and ingredient-free solution, you will understand why we are growing at such a rapid rate. Our first patch we're going to talk about is Freedom for pain. Studies show that after 14 days of utilizing this product, inflammation and pain is reduced by 72%. Incredible. Our Victory Patch helps with performance, peak athletic performance, strength, stamina, and of course, agility by putting on this patch. Your athletes are utilizing these in the gym. Professional athletes are utilizing these like UFC fighter Michael Chandler, Robbie Lawler, Rashad Evans, and other professional athletes like PGA player Maurice Allen. Our Liberty Patch, the foundation of why this company was started, helps with balance, stability, and energy. Our next patch, Ignite. If you could burn an additional 300 calories a day by simply putting on a patch that helps increase your resting metabolic rate by 25% without any contraindications, without jitters, without stimulants, this is it. Next up, anybody deal with any stress, any issues with, of course, jobs, life, things that happen on a daily basis? Our Joy Patch. Simply putting on the Joy Patch helps increase, of course, your happy-go-lucky mood, as well as our Peace Patch. Same thing. By putting on a Peace Patch, you will notice a difference in how you feel. And that's what's crazy, right? Because we live in a microwave society where we are so used to consuming, right, products that we feel the caffeine, we feel the stimulant, we feel the jitters. You don't have anything in this product. There's no chemicals. There's no ingredients. So you put on this Peace Patch or this Joy Patch and you're just going bebopping about your day and you're just like, I'm in a better mood. I don't feel like I want to scream at the top of my lungs. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, our incredible Lumi Patch. If you had the opportunity to help with feeling better, having less wrinkles, more moisture in your skin, the Lumi Patch helps increase collagen production and moisture in your skin by wearing it consistently. The results and testimonials that we're seeing from people utilizing this is absolutely phenomenal. School is back in session. Those snot-nosed little kids, and I mean literally, not because they're rude or little turds, but because they're snot-nosed little kids with their noses running. Allergy season around here in Texas. We're about to start up our harvest season, so the allergies are going to be next level. Defend, helping boost your immune system by simply placing the patch on your body. Focus. I have 3 of these on tonight to make sure I don't fumble and mess up anything and miss anything. The Focus Patch, simply putting on the Focus Patch, kiddos in school that have an issue with focus. If you have college-aged children going to college, concentrating on finals, and of course, us on a daily basis, making sure that we are not worrying about those squirrels running around in our brains. Slapping on that focus patch will definitely help. Next up, Rocket. Gentlemen, helping with libido, testosterone, feeling better, feeling younger, feeling more vibrant, utilizing the Rocket patch. Next up, you got bad habits, right? You need a kick. You need to kick it. Our Kick It patch helps with not kicking people to the curb. If you got a bad boyfriend or girlfriend, this won't help get rid of them. It might help maybe kick some stress eating and binge eating at night because you're stressed, but bad habits, smoking, right? Any addictions, anything, overeating, indulging, stress eating, throwing on the Kick It patch will help you do that. And I will tell you, there is somebody on this Zoom tonight that thought that the Kick It patch would help with her mood. She's like, I want to kick my bad mood and I want to get rid of it and be in a happier mood. So I'm going to wear the Kick It patch. And I was like, that is not what it is used for, but you go, girl. You do it. Put on that Kick It patch. Last but not least, our REM patch. Again, 6.9 billion people suffer from lack of sleep and getting enough sleep and deep sleep. Our REM patch helps with sleep and getting sleep and feeling rested in the morning without worrying about drugs and feeling groggy and having that morning hangover whenever you wake up worrying because, of course, you had to take an alternative to be able to sleep. Coming down the pipeline, the new super patch, the boost patch. Energy like never before. All of us will be on this patch, getting that boost of energy, that 3 o'clock in the afternoon pick me up or in the morning in order to get throughout our day and not have to worry about the jitters, stimulants, things of that nature. The boost patch will be available in November of this year. And yes, it is available in Canada. This is actually a Canadian-based company. Jay Dollywall, the owner, is in Ontario, Toronto, Canada. All right, so let's talk. How big is the market? $500 billion opportunity. Again, 6 billion people that need help with sleep. There are 2 billion people who need more energy. Over 1.6 billion people need help with pain relief. Just those three topics right there is a massive, massive market and niche. So, simple, right? Competition is for losers. The Super Patch Company is not like any other MLM. Okay, all right. How? How are we not like any other MLM that's out there? Well, first of all, we have globally protected intellectual property and technology. These products are copywritten and trademarked in 186 countries. This is not a Me Too product. You will not have to worry about jumping on Amazon and finding 5 other patches that claim to have vibrotactile technology because, of course, it is not legal for them to be able to do so. Solutions and products for maximum market opportunity. No chemicals, no ingredients means it is safe for the masses, children, adults, elderly. There's no line specific for adults, no line specific for elderly, and you don't have to worry about them taking this one or this taking this one and having to thumb through all of the different routes and figuring out what is for your grandparents, for your mom, what's for you, what's for your children. It is available for everyone. Products that work. Proven clinical studies and thousands of testimonials. And of course, products that work fast. Because we live in a microwave society, there are 3 main things that we care about. Does it work? Does it work fast? And is it affordable? Period. Bottom line, push that microwave button, 30 seconds. We want results. Regulatory and clinical compliance. These products are FDA registered, not FDA approved, because there's no ingredients and no chemicals in these products. Proven clinicals, peer-reviewed and published, drug-free and ingredient-free, world-class materials made by 3M, the #1 medical manufacturing company in the world. There's no change required, no lifestyle change required. We all know what it takes to see results, right? We could all go to bodybuilding.com or YouTube and understand that if we want results, we have to eat kale and grilled chicken 19,000 times a day. We have to go on a 15-mile hike in order for us to see results like we're talking about, but that is not the case here. By simply putting on a product and seeing results instantly, some may take a little bit longer if you have ailments that have lasted for 10, 15, 20 years, but there is no lifestyle change required. You don't have to put on the patches, point at the North Star, stand on your tippy toes at 9:03 a.m. in order for it to work. And perfect price for consumers. The products are priced for the end user. Jay Dollywall, as I always refer to him, is a genius. Before he came to market with these products, he did actual market research. He paneled 10,000 people and asked them, what would you be willing to pay for better sleep, less pain, help with mental focus and clarity, immune defense? And the general consensus was $2 a day. Last but not least, our co-op marketing program. The field and corporate joined together on a mass media marketing to drive brand awareness and customer acquisition and sharing the customer revenue. The only co-op program in the industry. Customer acquisition and retention is the only sustainable business model. Now, I understand there are companies out here that may have 1, 2, or 3 of these things, but if they do not have all 8, they will not be a sustainable, viable, long-term, and generational company. So, catch your super wave, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with a once-in-a-generation technology. Product and technology leadership, 15 years and over $25 million in R&D research, no competitive products like us on the market. Super Patch has a $500 billion opportunity. Unrivaled market advantages over all other companies out there. It's simple. There's no limits. There's no tricks. Super Patch has an incredibly simple and lucrative compensation program, plus trips, rewards, and more. So let's talk about that. Launch your Super Patch business the super way. We have multiple kits that we offer here at Super Patch in a way for you to be able to, one, start your business off on the right foot by being able to experience all 12, soon to be 13 patches and creating your own testimony. Right? How do you know what these patches can do for you if you're not able to be able to utilize each one and see what works best for you? More importantly, we don't sell, we share. And so once you create that testimony, once you utilize these products, you're simply going to talk about it just like you did that new restaurant, that cute little boutique down the street, or that positive experience that you had with that last consumable product that you had. And that's it. We ask that you simply share. And of course, you are going to have product on hand for others to be able to experience exactly what you're talking about. The Momentum Kit and Omni Kit are the right choices for those that want to build and earn fast. Massive profit margins, enough products to sell and sample, and leading by example for new team members. Where else do you get a chance to work? In a $500 billion market with a company and a product that has over $25 million in R&D and is a proven market winner in just 18 months for less than $2,000. We have done over $100 million in less than 18 months, and we're only growing from there. And so, of course, your first 60 days, we teach you the steps so that you can start earning and earning quickly. Obviously, you coming here to the Zoom tonight means that your interest was piqued and that you wanted to learn a little bit more about these products, how they work, and of course, what they could do for you and for your family. So please, I encourage you to get back with the person who invited you to tonight's Zoom and say, I am ready to get patched up.